What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
All right, gang, we back with another familiar grift. Welcome back to the Daily Grift. I am your grift god here, Atreus. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, Assassin's Creed. So if you didn't know, Assassin's Creed has one more. Oh my gosh, I fucked that up.
You stupid.
Ubisoft has one more flopperoonie waiting on us at the end of this year, and that would be Assassin's Creed Shadow. Now I say that facetiously because, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure Assassin's Creed Shadows will flop. Okay, I'm not really confident on the flop meter. I think it's at a 4. Okay, I think there's like a 4, not a 4% chance, but a 4 out of 10 chance this game flops. Maybe a 5. I think it may be a 7 or 8 out of 10 as far as whether or not it will meet the expectations of what how do you say investors might expect for it. Because when you talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, remember that game made a billy. Okay, that game made an absolute billy. So I know investors for Ubisoft is like,
tell them to bring me my money.
bring me my motherfucking money. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Bring me my motherfucking money when they see an Assassin's Creed game is about to come out. But they may be in for a rude awakening. But I don't think the game could flop on the levels of Star Wars Outlaws or maybe Skull and Bones. But right now we got Ubisoft is teaming up with New York Times to write hit pieces about gamers. Ooh. What? Okay. They squabbling out there now. they full blown trying to squabble out there. So guys, before we get into it, we got a grift. Okay, the Squabble Shop is open. Make sure you check out the new Squabble University. Teach a man's how to squabble. T-shirt, sweatshirt, coffee bottle, water mug. Okay. All right. If you want to be a squabbler, you got to learn how to squabble.
Teach a man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
All right. Okay. Also, we do a live show at 4 o'clock on every Friday. Okay. This time I promise you I will do a live show this Friday. Also, guys, we do a live show with Kata at 6 o'clock, New Black Street. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. I gotta put that shit in the description, man. Anyway, also please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 15,000 subs by the end of the year. So, yeah. Let's get back to the grift. Okay. Let's get back to the grift. All right. So I pulled up the article by New York Times. Okay. So here it is, written by Zachary Small. I guess in the first seconds of a trailer promoting the video game Assassin's Creed, a ninja emerges from the woods. Suddenly the camera shifts towards a riverside village of thatched wood roofs hidden in the mountains, suggesting that the story will unfold in feudal Japan. Seconds later, another warrior appears in the flames of a destroyed settlement. It is the game's other protagonist, a black samurai named Yasuke. Some gamers erupted over his appearance, convinced that the franchise, known for its immersive recreations of the past, had gone woke by including a black character in its depiction of the 16th century Japan. Okay, well, here's the thing. I mean, it's a fact. You know, they only did it for DEI points. You can't. It's fact. I don't care. It's not an opinion. Okay, every single Assassin's Creed game has had a fictional character as a main protagonist, and the one game that goes to Japan all of a sudden has a historical figure by the name of Yasuke, and they did it because he's black. Okay, Elon Musk magnified. Wow.
You stupid.
Elon Musk magnified the debate with a social media post saying it was an example of how DEI kills art, using an acronym for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Game developers receive personal attacks and death threats.
Oh, let me play a sad song
The infamous
for you, the
death
world's
threats.
smallest violin.
The infamous death threats during an online harassment campaign. The backlash over Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is scheduled to be released on November 15th for the PC and the newest Xbox and PlayStation consoles, compelled the French company Ubisoft to remind players that the game is ultimately works of fiction. That's interesting that you say that. That's interesting that you say that, because you've been running around trying to convince everybody that Yasuke was an actual samurai. Okay, if there's a hill that I am willing to die on, it is defending the creative freedom of our teams, said Mark Alexis Coate, an executive producer responsible for leading the Assassin's Creed franchise, which has reached nearly 200 million players. Coates said he had anticipated that fans would scrutinize the feudal Japanese setting more deeply than past entries in the franchise, which has allowed players to explore Athens during the Peloponnesian War, Florence at the height of the Italian Renaissance, and London through the Industrial Revolution. Okay. Knowing that players have requested an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan since the series began in 2007, Coates said that he tripled the budget for researchers, incorporated Japanese studios into the development team, and took feedback from Japanese playtesters who suggested details like having characters take off their shoes when entering homes, a custom in many East Asian countries. Okay, but see, you can say that, but nobody's sitting here listening to you believing that some actual Japanese people from Japan came in there and told you, oh yeah, we 100% are behind you putting Yasuke in there to go in there and slaughter a bunch of. Listen, I told you what you should have did. What you could have easily avoided all of this by making the ninja character Japanese and making Yasuke. I'm sorry, making the ninja character a Japanese man and making Yasuke like a bonus character to use. Okay, you could have easily done that. But you didn't, because you wanted DEI points. That's why you made the ninja a woman. Notice how throughout this whole art, nobody even cares about the ninja character. Nobody cares about the woman. Nobody cares. Okay? Assassin's Creed Shadow's executive producer admits Ubisoft is going beyond what is accepted as truth. And that's the ultimate crux of what we're talking about here. Lying and trying to convince us it's the truth. Okay? Here's a quote in that New York Times hit piece on gamers calling everybody biggest. He told the outlet, "We want people to be passionate about history. What does that mean?" And this is coming from Coate again. "Stay true to well-documented moments and historical figures, but not shying away from having a critical point of view and defying cliches to go beyond what is accepted as the truth." There you go, right there. Pretty much just told you straight to your face. We don't care about the truth. We don't care about the truth. Even though we're running around talking about, yeah, Yasuke was a samurai. We don't care about the truth. We don't care about the truth. Okay? It's just a fact. Okay? And this is just, I'm not going to go as far as to say this game is going to flop, like I said before, but I mean, it's just, people keep trying to gaslight us and tell this shit ain't real. You did it for DEI points. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. But we'll see how this game performs. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and yellow flash it. Yellow Flash don't be having no faith in the boycotts. But I think this game will sell better than Star Wars Outlaws, and that's a shame. What world do we live in where Assassin's Creed sells better than a Star Wars game? Good old Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you for running the Star Wars brand down into the garbage. All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the griff be with you. Griff, griff. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.